How are you going to cause that belief that you so desperately need? How? The average person lacks self-belief. The average person lacks self-belief. There's a very small number of people on the planet that actually truly believe in themselves. The motivators, the visionarians, the motivationers, the philosophers of truth, the successful entrepreneurs. So how do you cause self-belief to be generated if you've never had real and true self-belief? How does it happen? You gotta target. First of all, if you're lacking self-belief, by the way, Santos Rolon Jr. here, the happiest man on planet Earth, coming at you once again, making a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top evening, in spite of and because of some more midnight motivation. I promise I'm going to keep this video kind of short. This just hit me hard. So what do you do? What do you do? I'll tell you what you do. Obviously, you got to analyze yourself. You got to analyze your life, right? If you want to make changes, if you want to create something, if you want to do something spectacular, it doesn't matter to me what it is. Whatever it is that you want to do, you got to analyze. You got to look at the situation and you got to analyze it. Okay? We're talking about self-belief. I've been on the subject of dreams and visualization. I tell you, it's a wonderful subject because I believe many people want to achieve their dream. Of course, many people are looking to find what it is that their true dream is. But again, we're going back to self-belief. Okay? So we've analyzed ourselves, right? We've analyzed. You've analyzed yourself. Like I always say, you got to have pen and paper, or you can use your computer, you can use a tablet, you can use an iPhone, whatever kind of a device you have to do some writing and journaling and recording in. So you've pinpointed that the major problem of why you're not accomplishing is self-belief. So how do you raise the bar? How do you raise that level? How do you get that self-belief to climb to a place where it overwhelms you in a good sense? Because let me tell you something, in this life you will really not accomplish much unless, well, you will accomplish a lot if you truly believe in yourself. Because that's what it takes, my friend. You got to have that established in your life. Woo, man, I feel pumped. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. Oh man, take a deep breath. I'm even smelling it. The smell of success. You target that area and you just fill it with ammunition. You find the books, either digitally, you find the videos, you find the people, you find the sources, places, maybe meetings where people go, where you can actually hang around successful people that actually have this gift that can cause belief in other people. I'll tell you one thing about me. If you watch my videos and you listen to the message that I'm bringing forth, it's going to raise your level of self-belief, my friend. It's going to take you to another, you know, I love using words like outer limits, expansion, optimizing the paradigms, feeding the subby, motivationer, progressional, speaker. I love using those terms, that terminology. It takes my visionarian mindset to a whole another level. Let me tell you something. There was a point in time where I didn't believe in myself. I was afraid of people. I was afraid of what people thought of me. But I broke through. I persisted. I persisted, and I still do. You know, I talk to myself all the time. I talk to myself all the time. I love, in fact, when I get in my car, I pull my visor out and I'll look straight into my eyes, and I will talk to myself. I will tell myself exactly how I'm going to live. I will tell myself exactly what I'm going to do, and I remind myself. You know, there's one verse, there's actually many verses that I remind myself of. They come right out of the Bible, but one in particular is out of the Old Testament, chapter 1, verse 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 6. Part of that verse talks about King David, a very, very wealthy man in the Old Testament, man of God. He was going through a very difficult time. Even his own people wanted to take his life. And part of that verse talks about King David encouraged himself in the Lord. He encouraged himself in the Lord. And my friend, sometimes you got to basically just park the car, pull over. You got to get in front of that vanity mirror. You got to walk around your house. You got to do whatever it takes in order to put ammunition into that area of your life that you've analyzed, that area called self-belief. Man, take a couple of deep breaths right now with me. I am feeling it, my friend. I'm pumped. Super pumped. 2017, the year of breakthrough. You better believe it. Hey, let's say it together. 2017 is the year of breakthrough for you. For you. I'm already believing it. It's already happening. I was talking to a young lady earlier at the AT&T phone store in Manteca, California, and I was talking to her about some of this stuff that I'm sharing with you here in this video, and she said, I hope so. I talked to her about 2017. I said, don't hope so. You better believe it. You better believe it. So, again, we're talking about self-belief. If you want to accomplish great things, if you want to develop, if you want self-mastery, if you want to become your very best person every single day, my friend, you got to take some ammunition and you got to pour it right into that hole called self-belief. And in no time, or in due time, you're going to feel your levels going up, going up, going up. Woo! You're going to have an explosion. That's the way to do it, man. You want to accomplish great things, you got to have self-belief. Now, I made videos about self-belief, but unlike this one. So I'm going to end here. Once again, I promote SFM. I promote DEA, by the way, which is a platform. I'm calling it a dream building platform. You can basically achieve whatever you want if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to put a little bit of skin in the game. That's an educational system. I tell you, if you're going to go to college, you're going to spend lots of money. If you're going to build some kind of a business, you're going to spend lots of money. Why not invest in yourself? Why not invest in a system of marketing, of branding, of social media, of advertising, and a way that you can generate wealth as time moves on for you and your family and those that you introduce to the system also. Remember, my friend, analyze yourself. Number one, analyze what it is that you need. We're talking about self-belief, right? So you've already analyzed it and you figured out that you're lacking self-belief. So now you target those areas that are going to help you put ammunition into that area so that you can build up your self-belief. That's what it takes, my friend. Click the link below. My contact information will be in the description area if you want to make contact with me, which I highly encourage you to do so. Once again, this is the happiest man on planet Earth, making every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day daily, in spite of and because of. Remember to comment, remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to like the video, and I will see you at the top at the very next one. Peace! 2017, the year of breakthrough.